Hello everyone and welcome to Valorant Challenger League. We have an insane game coming out for you guys today. But first off, I do want to introduce my casters for today. First up, we have Jamil.
Hi everyone, I will be doing your play-by-play today. I'm excited.
Awesome. And then we have a newcomer to casting. We have Ado.
Yo, what's up? I'm excited to be here, and thank you for having me and letting me be able to do this.
Awesome. So we appreciate both of you guys coming out to help us today with casting. So make sure to give these guys some support because Jamil's been doing this for a long time, but Ado, this is his first time, so we're going to give him a little bit of a break, cut him some slack, but not too much. But really moving on to it, really I want to talk about this tournament because this is a different style than what we've done before. This is a 12-team bracket. We have increased in size. Thank you guys so much for being able to do that and being able to do this. This is absolutely insane to me when we started all of this. I did not expect it. We just hit that 1,000 mark in our Discord server. So you guys have been blowing it up, and we appreciate everything you guys do for us and the rest of the community. So excellent job so far, guys. But with the bracket, like I said, it is a 12-team tournament. So the first week, round one, that is what is happening right now, today, as we speak. There are 4 games happening all at once. So with the 12-team bracket, 4 teams are randomly selected to move on to round 2. So Team Void, Team Insight, and Demon Lord Esports were selected to move into round 2 just randomly, roll of the dice. And then Church of Masochism was selected to move into round 2 just because they won that tournament finals last time, so they are a scary opponent to face. But really going into today's game, the game that you guys are here to see, we have the Sandwich Makers versus Firefly Esports in a best of 1. Today we are going to be playing on Haven. So this is a very exciting game. We haven't seen Haven in quite some time. And really, I mean, Ado, Jamil, what are you guys expecting to see coming out from this game?
Listen, I've experienced Haven with the Firefly Esports team before a long time ago. They are a good team. Their team has been the same for a while. Obviously, we know them as Nebula way back then. Now they rebranded to this. I've known a lot of these players. I've gone against them. They're a fun team. They are the ones to watch. Definitely gonna put your eyes on Nobi here. He's always out there shining out. What about you, Ido?
I have personally never seen either of them play, but we all know Firefly used to be Nebula. They've first ever turning winners, if I'm not mistaken. And Sandwich Makers have made it to the semifinals and finals a lot, so this is gonna be a really fun and close game.
I agree. Mitch, anything to say?
No, not too much, but I mean, it looks like Firefly's already got their picks. I mean, what is a good team comp for you guys on this map?
Honestly, personally, some people like having the neon, especially like in pro play. If we look at optic, you got neon out there, and you got Raze up here too. I definitely would pick a Raze over Jet, and then a Chamber
Choose
over
your
KJ. But you know, we all have our different team comps. But they have a heavy info comp for Firefly, as in for I think someone on TSM has crashed. Because I'm pretty sure they said that in the chat.
Yeah,
I'm not
most
mistaken.
likely.
So we'll cut it to this intermission. And we're back from that short intermission. We had one of TSM players crash, but as you can see, they're all interlocking, getting their characters in. So now, again, what we're talking about with Firefly, they have a heavy info comp here. They're playing with Sova and KO. They have a lot of info. Definitely more of a team comp together. The only lurker that they really have on their team is Omen. So they're definitely going to be playing together. They're definitely going to push a site together and trade each other out. While as with TSM, they have a nice, good info team too.
Yeah, no, for sure. Going into this first and only map of today, we are playing Haven. We have the Sandwich Makers versus Team Firefly. All right, and yeah, like you guys were talking about, we got some pretty attacking-sided teams right now. I mean, Jamil, you've seen these teams before. What are you expecting?
Oh, dude, I'm excited. I'm really excited to see these teams go at it because I don't think we've ever seen these teams against each other. They've really never matched up. So we're definitely going to see some interesting play from both of them. So I'm glad to go right into it. I'm glad to see what we can get. So we already have Mitch's JS. Simp tossing the eye, really getting destroyed. But we got a little A push coming from Firefly here. But they do have an AFK player. What's a VCL game with some AFKs? Anyways, coming into it, we got Chamber sitting in a corner near short. Kind of slow paced right now. They don't want to commit considering with the AFK. You don't want to do anything aggressive and like ruin the numbers already since it's already a 4v5 technically right now. So they're gonna play it a little slow. We got KO going window here. We got Omen chilling backside. As you can see with TSM, they have a really strong hold right now. They don't have anyone garage, which is pretty risky, but they do have a chamber trip. Not that bad. But for anything else, it's pretty scary and risky for what's happening. Just another slow pace. Still waiting for Jet maybe to come back. So we have them slowly creeping up the C now. We got... I can't read their name. But we got some simp. Fly, and then we have Vanity. He's jiggle peeking it.
30 seconds.
It's looking like an A.
Jamil, at this point, just call them simps, man. You're good.
Yeah. They are. They're the big simp team. Alright. I mean, it's already, we're getting some aggression here. They're up C long. We got the KO knife and time running low with 13 seconds. This is gonna look like a slow commit. Really risky. Oh no.
Player standing.
Alright, so going on with what Jamil said, just what's been said already, very attacker-sided teams. They're going over the slow push. Not really much to be said right now.
I mean, going into this round, Ado, what buys do you expect from both teams?
Right now I'm expecting the attacker side to definitely do what they're doing right now, just going on with the force buy. And then just where they lost their first round, defender side's not really have no eco.
Where are you?
Looks like they're going to be doing a fast A push up here. Mitch Simp does pass away and die in the back. Now Chamber on site. He's in a tricky spot. He could TP out, but he does get picked off first. Grizelia getting Sahil. Kiwi getting Vanity. Oh, and now a retake all down to Akuna Simp. I don't know if she can do much here. This is a hard position. Just the classic in hand, maybe trying to get a pick or two and fall back. Maybe take a gun away from this team that was pretty stacked up. Any advantage they can get for next round would be great. Just slow peeking, not really finding too much. Oh, does end up getting Marco and taking away a Spectre. And the rest of Firefly is going to rotate out of short, falling back.
Very strong defense by Akuna. I will say that, well, just with the pick, their attacker side right now just going crazy with it.
Straight into this round, a lot pushing out of grass. Maybe going for a garage push, but I don't know. They're kind of stacked up here, but TSM, they're playing very smart. They're playing defensive. They're not wanting to let Firefly get anything right now. So Firefly's just kind of working their way around the map, see what is available to them. but TSM knows better. They're not going to give them anything.
Okay, I am back. Give me like a couple seconds. I'm loading back in. I'm so sorry for
You're
everyone for my PC kind of had trouble. But we're loading back in. We're
Pushing
hoping to get back
up.
into this.
On the A site, coming up long, fast. Vanity does fall. Nobi ends up
Right.
getting one pick back in a trade. And now they're just at a stalemate. Not fully pushing into sight, but they have heavily committed. They can still rotate out, which it looks like that's what they're going to end up doing this round. Falling right back out. Maybe some fights going to happen on here mid as soon as they see
Maybe
him.
take the aggressive.
30 seconds left.
No, it's looking like a garage push with Nobi kind of lurking here. Okay, so TSM's giving up C here. They do have they are on a bonus round. As for Firefly, they low-key have like a weird buy. Their buy is on a bonus round. TSM is on their buy round. My bad. Sorry. But TSM, they all don't have armor. Akuda is low, surviving with the only 150 shields. They're going on the site, ready for the retake. Everyone pretty much off the site. There's one garage. Two people garage, actually. Nobody pushes off. One more. They know where Wizard is. And Akuda with 4. A clean 4 off a garage. Well played. Alright.
Kuna is just just playing this amazingly right now. Marco's not doing bad himself either. Both fragging for their teams.
It's looking like a good game. It's starting off pretty nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Obviously, the one thing that I like about TSM is they're not playing super aggressive on their sites, as in like they're not taking that much space on a site, you know? They're not over aggressing at all. They're either playing perfectly off of the site for a retake or, you know, going on. Kind of.
Here.
Alright. We're starting off this round. We have Firefly just in the middle of it. Or in the middle. Center of their spawn. Probably gonna go for a default or a slow push here. I think they wanted to dodge Fate Wall, actually. But we also have Jet and KO at C Long. Jet also holding spikes, so they have to be careful with this. Not to overaggress, but also A Long is looking like it's having some little util dump fights. But it's kind of working. It's dragging that Sky and Omen almost all the way towards A. All they have left is just Jet on C site holding that down, while the rest are just working their magic on A. Well, we got Fade kind of rotating out, but it's looking very slow in terms of what they want to do. I think they're hesitating on to execute, considering that they have Omen all the way on A site, so maybe they're trying to use him as intel, see if they rotate out. But what we thought of C being a very low, quiet site, now they got a lot of people over there with Fade and Garage, Jet still on site. Omen does smoke A Heaven, though. But does TP all the way C, and then here comes the execute with the team. KO flashes back site. The KO knife too. Now we got a 5v5. Both people have sight. One has to retake a site as an attacker team, kind of. The rest have to just defend this site. We got a Kuna all the way up in Jet with in Garage. With Fade. Straight. Mid GSM does take down Fly Vanity. Vanity does get traded out. They all pretty much get traded out there. Honestly, I cannot keep up with everything of trading and gunfights. Ido, what about you?
Akuna though, just not letting off of C no matter what was going on there. Just sitting there with ult. Then
Or a while more than I
what?
expected, really. They actually did not rotate, so that's really a smart play. But it was actually such a good like execute by Firefly there. I'm not gonna lie.
it
Had
really
Omen-
was. Yeah.
They played that so slow and perfectly to the rim. They had Omen just keep on making noise and just annoying them. He even tossed a smoke A Heaven to try to trick them a little. But we do got a KO going Garage here. So we're gonna start off a little aggressive here. Will this aggression be good for them or bad for them? I don't know. But KO is just executing onto the site by himself. He is just a solo duelist. Duelisting it. Nice. Omen is Garage, but Dre's does get picked off there. But a good trade, I think? No. Yeah, a good trade. Miss Sim does get the free kill on Wizard here. Pushing up Garage with Toshio, whatever names. But I think we don't see the Fatal coming through. We do have Fade pushing up Garage. Does take down Marco. 1v1 situation. Vanity is 1 HP versus Macy. She is gonna go play super aggressive for it and gets the kill, and that's a nice 1v1 for TSM to take that round.
That was a beautiful pull by Macy there.
Thrifty.
Weird play by Firefly going up though. Just hard pushing it. Not seeing anything like that this game so far. You have anything else to add, Jamil?
I mean, to be fair, Macy hesitated on that Fatal. I thought it was coming,
Yeah.
never came. But it was really, they did execute well. It's a good execute. One thing about Firefly is their execute on site is nice and their trading is really good. TSM too. TSM really knows how to hold on to a site and like actually retake as a team. They're both really heavy team chemistry teams. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're starting off this round with 5 people all the way in A lobby, kind of. Omen and Silva are both windowed though. With KO and Jet pushing up short, KJ all alone long. Although the Skydog does come through, doesn't get any info. It does, and knows KO and Jet are both short. But I don't think they're actually gonna aggress on this, because that's all they have been doing. They kind of make noise, just don't aggress at all. So let's see how this round is kind of going. It's slow. But we do have Silva all the way at Garage. Interesting lurk, picking Silva. Then we still got Omen window. It's just a lot of slow pace. Really slow. Really slow. Alright. An Omen smoke does go C long, so I guess they do... Wait, there's no one on A. But they don't know. I guess they didn't hear anything. They might just try to execute A, considering that everyone's just gone. And it looks like the Omen smokes do come through. But their Omen does TP. The KJ does come through for Firefly. Nice KJ. Really does give them a lot of space to the site and takes a free site. But the Fatal does come through for TSM here, making them all deafened. They can't hear a single sound. Macy is stuck in heaven right now. Nobi is all the way sitting hell. Kiwi does pick up Fly Marco. And Nobi. Demon. We got 2 people short. The Rat and Silva all the way A-Link. I don't know how he's at A-Link, and I don't know how he's gonna help his team.
One enemy remaining.
Wait, he just gets picked off on CT by Macy. I guess it was a try, but I think they just had Silva lurk way too much, and it just didn't get them much. Ido, what's your thoughts on that round?
Looking at eco right now for the teams. Defender sided, just amazing eco right now for the most part. Kiwi, not the greatest. Having the full buy this round. Then just Firefly going in with the full buy.
Almost.
Definitely,
Vanity doesn't though.
Yeah, Vanity's just saving. Going with the classic, probably gonna pick up a gun.
But I think they're gonna change up their pace, considering that they've been playing very slow. And that slow pace TSM has gotten adapted to it. They have figured out how they want to play against a slow team. It's just don't rotate, pretty much, which they've been doing well at. So we got the Skyle popping plus Prowler, a Prowler from Vid. A lot of Yuto getting wasted without an execute actually happening at all. So interesting thought. Playing 2 initiatives on the same time is kind of risky. It lacks the chance of getting more info, but you know, they don't care. So we got KO all the way running the B or C garage here, while KJ's the window. The rest are just all kind of A lobbies. Silva's pushing up short. That's a kind of risky push up short. I'm worried about that one. Because last time they had a lurker, it did not go well. So they're having KO lurk for them. This guy doesn't see KO mid. KO get the free pick on Omen? No. KO is stuck. Like, stuck.
Seconds left.
Macy does get one, but gets traded out by Dre's. 4v4 situation here. No smokes for Firefly. This is gonna be an interesting like hold from them. They don't have any smokes to cover heaven or anything. But TSM just goes onto the site so freely because of smokes or anything. They don't have to worry about anything. Nobi in short with Silva. They are playing off of the Silva ult. And Dre's just get his one. No, Dre's gets 3 on the round. 1v3 situation for Sahil. But gets one, kills Dre's. Just he can't do much if he's stuck. Wait. Oh, okay. Wizard does kill Sahil. That looks scary for a second. I think Vanity thought he actually had that round. But what a good round from Firefly. They kind of needed that round. That round actually helps their eco a lot and kind of almost damages TSM.
Yeah. Killjoy just playing that amazingly that last round. Fragging out, doing everything that they can just to be able to get the kills and picks that they need. Eco on both sides still isn't looking very good right now. Firefly has a lot better of eco than defender side does.
It looks like it's coming from a save though from TSM, so they need it. KO is playing aggressive again. We've seen him play aggressive before, and his aggression part of him is always nice. Vanity does pick off Kiwi. Macy does trade out Vanity though in the garage. Perfect trade actually. 4v4 situation here, but we do have the chamber up. Nobi does have Jet Knives pop too. It looks like it's gonna be a B execute this time. Marco just destroys Sahil on A-Link. 3v4 situation for TSM. How can TSM get this round? Skyflash does come through. Nobi wastes a knife. Oh no. We got 2 people C-Link, 1 A-Link of Jet. The Fade Eye does come through, sees Nobi. Nobi dies to the A-Link person of Akuna. The KJ ult does come through. Interesting use. Akuna just saw Wizard in the back of sight. Back sight. The KJ ult is really annoying TSM here. Wizard. Michias does die by Marco. Gets traded out. Wizard does kill Sophia. So many people die so fast. And the Wizard hits a disgusting shot on Akuna. And that's another round by Nebula. Alright, Firefly. My thought. I know. Let's hear it from me.
I don't have too much to say right now, honestly. Just economy. Just love it. Love talking about it.
Honestly, one thing about Firefly is they are a team game. They are a team. You know, they're always with each other.
Team.
Yeah, they're trading each other out, you know? And that's what we like to see from a low elo team in general. We like to see the trades and stuff like that, so someone just doesn't get picked off and gets nothing out of it. It's always nice. Alright, so we got in. I think it's gonna be a B execute here. Because they are creeping their way up to the B steps here. But also KO is actually in the spawn right now, deciding if he wants to. It might be a slow push A, try to bait them out. Because that's what they like to do. They have Nobi and Marco always make just random util, random sounds, dump. And they always kind of get their worth of rotates. But I think it's going to be a B execute. They all are just creeping up B. We got a 5 people B steps. But Macy gets 2. The KO flash does come through. Akuna kills Vanity. Kiwi kills Wizard. Macy gets 3 on that round of Driz. Now that's... Holy! That was... She shakes a lot. Like, her shots are very shaky. And it's
Macy's defense is just on point, though.
Yeah,
right
she has hit a lot of these shots in the game. She's looking like TSM's last hope. That is last hope. Gamer girl's last hope. I don't know.
Ado, I mean, who do you think are like the biggest like impact fraggers right now?
Right now I'm saying, I'm pointing out Macy and Akuna both just doing amazingly right now. Just both of the simps.
The simps are on top right now.
The simps are just crazy.
I mean, if I had to say someone for Firefly, I'm giving that to Vanity or Marco. I'm not gonna lie. They both have shown off. But Vanity has been the perfect entry duelist for his team as a KO. It's getting kind of scary.
Yeah.
But TSM is just off site completely. They're just giving it to Firefly. They do have a fade ult for the retake, which that's probably what's gonna happen. They're like, oh yeah, let's do a fade ult. Oh my god. The fade ult does come through. Sophia is dogging it. Doesn't get any info actually off of that. I don't think. I mean, they do have the fade trails. Akuna does pick off Dre's and Long. Nobi picks up Sophia. Akuna grabs another one. Kiwi kills Nobi. Last two are on site. And oh my god, Kiwi. I was watching Akuna do that all. But all I gotta say is Kiwi just showed off. Akuna and Kiwi both played that perfectly together. They kept them just going together, swinging everyone that they wanted to fight together. It worked out perfectly, and that's a TSM round. I know. We're back at it. I mean, generally, what's your thoughts on Haven as a map? Do you like it?
On Haven, personally, I don't like Haven that much, honestly.
What?
I just don't.
Dude.
I used to like it a lot. I don't know. I just kind of started to slowly drift away from it, and then I picked up the unpopular opinion that I'm starting to like. Well, so just two maps everybody loves for the most part. Ascent and Bind, love those two maps.
Respectful.
And then like people may think I'm weird for this. Honestly, I love Breeze.
Oh.
I love playing on Breeze.
I mean, to be fair, in my opinion, do you guys think Haven's a defensive or attacker side of the map? I think it's attacker. Some people think it's defensive. I think it's attacker because the attackers have 3 fights to execute on. So
well, if the defensive team loses one player, there's now an avenue on the map that they cannot hold. Like, as soon as one player, a 4v5 occurs, or even a 4v4, the attacking team has a better opportunity because there's some place that they can attack that's not being held. Like, it's so attacking sided.
Yeah, agreed. Honestly, the chat is going crazy for Macy though. I'm not gonna lie. They're having Macy just get hyped.
Yep.
That happens every time with you girls. All right, let's go again. we got a C push going from Fireflies here. They do have Akuna has always been on C. Come to think of it, they have not put Akuna on a different site. It's always been C. I think Akuna's just putting herself there at this point. Their hold has always been kind of the same, except for like swapping Garage and A. But we do have the lurk of KJ and Silver up A. That's like that's their strategy that they do. 2 people always on a different site, pretty much just lurking together. It's smart, it's interesting, it's a way to bait out util. You get an Omen, so bait it out. But this Akuna just doesn't move. No matter what you do, Akuna is not moving. Like they are trying everything to maybe like see if Akuna will move, but nothing. The KO knife does come through. Akuna does back up the site, and that's a 3C site for them. TSM loves these retakes as a team. They thrive on it. It works every time, pretty much. Because I just don't think Nebula or Fireflies knows what to do against that. Nobody does get spotted by that Prowler backside. Probably gonna fix his positioning. But oh my god, the KO grenade! Vanity gets so much worth off of that. Nobody and Vanity both getting one. Akuna takes off Vanity. Marco trades out. Kills Sophia. Actually, no, he doesn't trade out, but kills Sophia. Akuna trying to walk up. CT. Nobi does take on Akuna. Macy versus the world right now on this round. Does get one with the eye. Does she get timing? No, she doesn't. I think it's just going to be a save round here. Honestly, good round by Fireflies. Holy. Gotta get adjusted to this.
What's
all these players. You know how it is. But we got a good save round from them. It couldn't be that bad, but it just looked like Vanity grenade made way too much impact on that round. I don't. Anything else you want to say?
Not really. You're hitting all the spots perfectly.
My bad.
You're too good.
That's on me. That's on me.
Stream gods. Honestly, if I could switch to an agent that isn't about to die a second later, I would appreciate it, because I can't tell who's gonna win a gunfight.
Yeah.
That's crazy, because half of the time you would think this person's gonna win their gunfight gets one tapped. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Another, it's looking like a default from Fireflies. Holy. But now we got 2 people on C site here from TSM. This is the first time that they double stack C. Their hold is actually interesting. They just put a chamber trip garage. They do get it destroyed. Omen does go off a B site. We got a person A link and C link. Interesting. But no one A. Do they know? I don't think so. Because no one creeped up A. But we do have Macy going heaven. We do have the KO from Vanity 2 this round. Plus an Omen ult. So we could see something coming out in this last round before the half. So let's hope we can see a really strong execute. We got 3 people short. And the KO does come through. Macy is suppressed in heaven. Sky is up in CT. That was just holding the Omen smoke. Marco, that's a bad Omen mistake. I'm disappointed in you. But it looks like this KO is just getting so much impact. Kiwi does pick off Nobi. Vanity kills Sophia. Kiwi gets 2! No, Kiwi has to reload. Raze versus in a 1v3. Either it's going to be a 6-6 top. And it is. What a round. So many people died. Every time I wanted to say a name, they all died in different ways. But TSM, a retake? I like how they always do. Always works out for them. Now we got to swap it. I mean, speak to me, Ida. You got anything?
I do have a good question for you, actually. Who do you think is going to win on this half now?
On this half, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a Firefly. I think because that
Really?
KJ now finally on defense I think will put a lot of impact already. Because it looks like they got a lot of impact on attack. So that impact it will probably translate doubled over here. So I think KJ definitely will maybe be a game changer this half. Well, as in my opinion, they do have a good attacking team with Sky and the Prowlers for Jet. Jet just has a dog and Prowlers to follow in on the site.
Yeah.
So it works really well. So I think it just depends on whoever has a better game plan, better way how they want to execute, you know?
Yeah.
But Vanity does take on Sahil. Mitchie Sim does trade out Vanity. Wizard does trade out Vanity. Oh my god, so many names. But Nobi gets 2 and Dre's gets 1. God, what a round. Holy, I can't keep up.
I looked away for 1 second.
Same, I blinked.
Next time, I turned back. Already won.
I blinked.
Very fast round.
Honestly, what I just saw from that round on A site was just a whole lot of trading.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about Firefly. Their trades are really nice. They just always have someone there to trade you out. So you just never feel like you're not getting any impact into those games.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they're all performing really well. Vanity has played like an entry duelist KO for the whole attacking half. And now he's on defense. So maybe he can play some little setups if he wants to pop flash something. Well, already no one on B site and no sound has been made. Interesting. Nobody does get smoked in garage. It's looking like it's very slow from very slow from TSM. They're not even peeking at an angle just to say something. None of them even swing a long at this point. The holes, I don't know if KO and KJ are in that right spot together. Kind of risky in my opinion. If you both are together, but it works. It works. Very slow. Omen does have a smoke. 2 smokes up. Is it going to be in a B execute? It's pretty risky to do a B execute. Somebody does go on the back of site. Beta does come through. Spots Wizard back site. KO. Oh. This poor Silva. This Silva just got util dumped to the max. Holy. But it is looking like a B execute. But Spike does get down. To be fair, if I was TSM, I would only care about Spike. Vanity does get 3. Whoa. What? What? Where did he get 3? They didn't even get bombed on. It's unlucky for TSM there. But Vanity just, I did not see that. And he just did that. Vanity with 3 on that round. Looking like a hero. But we go into this round right here. The bonus round for Fireflies. Honestly, I don't. Anything you got from that last round?
First off, I do have to say one thing. Vanity doesn't just have to look like a hero. He himself is the hero. He is just his KO skills on attack are just flawless. He knows how to enter for his team. It's just beautiful.
He's literally the Celsius of Team Firefly. Now, it's looking like a fast... One thing I noticed different from TSM and Fireflies is the speed that they will go for a say. Marco's cheating!
Oh, confirmed. Confirmed.
Alright, Marco. Alright. Anyways, winning this round. TSM does take Cisa here pretty... surprisingly. Since Firefly has a cheater on their team, not gonna lie. But a retake is gonna come through on their bonus round. Everyone has guns on Firefly, or not on Firefly, but everyone has guns on TSM.
Find you.
Let's see how this retake goes. None of them are actually playing longer or anything. They're all on site, so this is pretty risky. Macy does get one. Macy does get two. Last garage with a Marshall. It's a Wizard. Does he hit these Marshall shots? I don't know.
I say he does.
I mean, he has Macy that's one tap.
Yep.
Last player
Which he does hit Macy, but Sophia plays that perfect contact to get the trade. That's TSM's round.
Well, I was spectating Macy. I noticed all of the shaking from her. And I'm just gonna say
Scary.
one thing right now. That is shaking power.
Yo,
that
and I-
shaking is giving her all of the power.
But all I want to say is, Firefly, someone has to check Marco's PC. I want his PC checked. I want to make sure. someone, yo, he's like, that guy's cheating. In no way. Anyways, we're going into this round. I think it's going to be a slow push because they do have Spike down kind of in the middle. It might be an A push. I mean, they baited out already a KO knife and a Sova dart. That's pretty good util they bait out from just not making. This round does look like it's going a little slow for us. Slow for my liking. I mean, it is kind of a save round for TSM here, considering that only Sophia has a gun on the scene, technically. The rest don't have a rifle other than Bulldogs and Spectres. But it looks like it's going to be a B push here. Now, Wizard in this aggressive spot does get spotted by the Prowler. I don't know. We got 2 people C-Link, 3 A-Link. How will they retake this? Marco already gets one. I swear Marco is cheating. Nobi does dash on the site. Vanity kills the heal. Dre's dies by the heal. Miss JS pops the ult, kills Vanity. So much is happening before they even happen. I'm not gonna lie. Macy is just stuck in this cubby area. No one on bomb though. Someone does hop on bomb. Macy does grab one. No, they're not shooting at them. Wait.
player standing.
What? Yo, someone please check Marco's PC, I swear.
Yeah.
I swear. Yo, this guy
Yo,
is-
no. He does not play like this when I play with him.
Yo, I swear. Yo, someone go check his PC. Make sure that's actually Marco playing. I
His
don't
older
know
brother
if that's
took
Marco
over.
or not, guys. So, listen, Optic Marv might have took his PC, I'm not gonna lie. Because this guy, or Shroud, he's doing some Shroud plays, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The way he's TPing and just smoking is weird.
That TP I saw from him though, I did not expect that to work.
Yes,
But then I
same.
saw the reload and I was like, oh, all right. Just perfect timing off of that TP from him.
But they do take
Get
that
out of
round.
my way.
And we got 4 people creeping their way up the garage here. Interesting creep. Nobi does grab one, but dashes into them. Nobi, please! Nobi gets 2.
Spike
Wow.
down mid.
Sophia does get a trade Nobi out. 3v4 situation here. It's looking like an execute on C. Akuna
Give me the
does kill Marco. I guess Marco turned off his aimbot for a little bit. Anyway, Sova in garage with KJ a little. The rest are on C. They're planning. It's a 3v3 situation here. The KO ult does come through to slow down a retake or no, further retake. My bad. I forgot they swapped sides.
out.
Vanity does go on the site. Does he get traded? Dre's. And Wizard does get the trade out. on Kiwi. They do rise Vanity. He always lives with us. Well, what a round again from Firefly. They are taking these defensive rounds. What's your thoughts? Ido. I'm so sorry I've been taking this show away from you.
Oh, it's alright. I was being DM'd by Zolas whenever I was during that round.
Oh my.
So he was wanting me to know how. He was letting me know how they played.
Oh, you can tell him at twitch.tv. If he's watching twitch.tv such VCL, Valorant Challenger League, he can actually see how they play live right now. With Twitch Prime subs activated right now. Please. I'm kidding, though. It's up to you.
No,
What
he
do you
was letting
mean?
me
No,
know
you're not
how
I
kidding.
have
game went.
to.
You're not kidding.
Alright.
No,
It
that was
felt right.
beautiful.
It felt
That
right,
was
guys.
perfect.
It felt right. It felt right. I had to take the chance. But what a timeout does come through from TSM here. They needed this. They're down 3. They need to come back. They need to take this. We don't want to see a closed out game like this. I'm not trying to see a 13-7 half game. I want to see like 15 to 17 maybe.
We want it to go to OT. We want it to be an exciting, just shocking game
Yeah.
for everyone.
Considering that it's only one map, I'm fine with it
Yeah.
going to OT.
Yeah. I am
Also,
too.
so what does TSM really need to do if they want to make it to?
You know, okay.
To that.
One thing that we like, they bait out a lot of util at the start. You know, like Wizard is always darting and KO's always knifing at the start. They just and half of the time it's at B mid and it's at A. Like in my opinion, all they have to do is just all go C long and they would take a win. They just take the side, but which C has been working for them. But if they're gonna challenge a site where KO has half of the time and an area where Sova can just dart them out, it's pretty risky. That's why they're just like low-key losing half of these rounds to KO, and so we're just scaring them too much. See? KO already gets an impact off of that, just getting their location. Sky Dog does come off a short right here. Vanity is slowly watching it. Does flash it. Doesn't hit Vanity with the concuss. We got 3 people A. It looks like nobody's gonna rotate over to A too. Which it's a good fake. A really good fake, leaving B site open. Even C just to put a damage on. It looks like it. But Wizard is back on A link. So is Jet. We got 2 people A link. A flash does come through garage. Marco does smoke. Holding that garage. Does blind. It does back off. Does make everyone back off. Smokes do go on to C. Marco gets 1. Miss yes. Same. Does straight on Nobi. Or kills Nobi. Not sure it's not. Sahil kills Marco. Sahil kills Vanity. Oh, Sahil whiffs on Wizard but hits him for 120. Wizard 30 HP, Raise 150 against a full team of pretty much not full shielded. They see only has 104. Does not get spotted by that dart. They do separate, which is risky. You don't want to really separate in a 2v3. Never mind, they do go together. The Silver Drone does come through. Does get info. Raze does push backside, does not kill Kiwi. Kiwi does kill Wizard and Draze, and that's TSM's round. Looks like the timeout did come clutch. And they learned something. Faking a site. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
The site was nice. That was a good call. Ido, you got anything to say?
Well, you were definitely right about the C push. I will say that. Just right before that round, you said if they would all 5-stack C long, they'd get that. They faked the site, went C, just
Hold it down perfectly.
Yeah.
It's just really because not TSM. Firefly's rotate happens pretty quick. Like the person on B side will always rotate first every time when they just hear a little sound. Alright, going into this round, we got a little split kind of area where like they're all like in their own area. Jet is sitting on grass. The rest are just baiting her, letting her sit there. Marco is held up with a bucking garage on it. I hope no one goes garage, man. Nobi is just dancing on C site. He's just toying the C site. They do start pushing up on C long here. Nobi does get 1, kills Kiwi. A really huge pick. Nobi does whiff on Sahil. Yeah, that does come through. Sahil kills Wizard. That's 2 for him on this one. Already making a lot of impact. The Sky ult does come through. Seekers hunting their enemies. It's a 4v3 situation here. All locations are known. Macy does half push someone. Kind of scary. That scared me a little. The probably does not score Marco. The KJ ult does come through. 4 seconds left. Vanity does kill Sahil. Marco running up with a bucket. Has no fear in life. Marco turned off his wall hacks too recently. Drace does kill Akuna. Macy does kill Marco.
Player standing.
Vanity
One enemy
does kill
remaining.
Sophia. Vanity clutches up and kills Mitch. He is simp, but does he get it? No, dude.
Doesn't get it.
Oh, poor guy. That round was way too close. Poor Vanity. 2 rounds in a row. And TSM does take this. The timeout really did help them. It got them thinking what works and what doesn't. Good call. I know. We're seeing a
Got
lot.
Marco scared for his life. He turned off his hacks. He heard you. He
He
heard
heard-
you
he
talking
knew,
about
knew.
it. He knows. He knows that you know.
Marco's afraid of death row, honestly.
You want to play? Let's play.
Omen does get spotted by that Canada. They do swap up like the positionings on. They have Vanity playing more close to C and B now compared to when he was just stacking A. Someone does play A now. Jet, Akuna making their way up to the garage here with Chamber, with Fade, with Sky. Omen, do they commit to this? Chamber does go in garage. Hello? He's just slowly going in. There's no info and let's tell them it's on garage. So he'll no has a chance to grab 2 whiffs. They don't know Marco's on the site. Never mind, they kind of did not. Marco gets like 3 people blinded. He's struggling, thinking what to do. Marco is struggling. Marco is
Oh
scared.
no!
Wizard gets 2 with the Sova. Oh, the Huey all the way on B site kills Dre's. Wizard with 3. Is this gonna be an issue? I mean, we always love to see an ace at VCL, but from a Sova is interesting.
Player
Then he
standing.
does not let the ace happen. He denies it.
Uh.
He's jealous. But Wizard does probably get 4 here.
With the 4K.
And it's gonna get shut down 11 to 9 scoreline here. The momentum the TSM just had just got shut down right there.
Wizard definitely coming in clutch right there, though.
Yeah,
That
since
was amazing play by him.
yeah, since Marco turned off his hacks, he has to go in.
Yeah, Marco turned all of his hacks off. Starting to slowly go negative.
Honestly, I'm surprised by like who's carrying right now. I did not expect Vanity to be at the top. I said Nobi is chilling, but Vanity, he's my Zelsus. He's going in and committing. Well, it's Macy too. Macy is out there carrying.
Macy is playing phenomenally right now.
Macy's. I'm trying to think of a pro. I got nothing right now. I
Yeah,
don't know
look it
what
up.
pro that they say. You'd be like Dapper.
You-
We got Fan
100%.
peeking one. We're going a little slow here. Macy does have a Marshall for that window. Does make a little noise. Vanity does know she's there. Have a flash ready to peek it with Nobi. Smokes do go down on B site. And Garage from both teams, different smokes.
Where are you?
Daylight does go through on the B site. It looks like it's gonna be a diversion. Now they're gonna challenge KJ on this A site, which is very risky. But KJ does not have any swarm grenades on. Interesting, to say the least. KJ does get banned. Throws their grenades a little late now. Sahil just destroys Drace with the Deagle. Has 6 shots, but still bought a Deagle. He's like that. Has this aggressive angle. I don't think they know who's there. They are shooting it, probably scaring him a little, or her. They them. But the blink does come through for TSM. The heal does get spotted, tries to run, and just cannot go anywhere. Info is just getting revealed to every team right now. Nobi takes on Kiwi. Wizard takes on Sophia. Wizard takes on Akuna. Last is Macy in another area where she has to be the hero. Does she save this team from going to match point with only a Marshall? She'll have to be the best Marshall player at A. But Vanity says stop talking and wins that round. 12 to 9. Oh, you can talk.
No, you can continue. Go on ahead.
I was just gonna say 12 to 9.
Oh, okay. I figured out somebody we can compare Macy to now.
Who?
Whenever Keo did his fade only video.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Compare
That's our
to Keo. C9 Keo.
C9 Keo TSM.
Yep.
Now, we've seen some good comebacks in VCL, but a comeback right here would be a miracle for TSM.
It would.
And I told you, this KJ's impact on just stopping a person from going A-side is kind of scary, man.
Yeah, this KJ is just playing very good right now also.
Now, if I was TSM, I would, because we all have different playstyles. I'm a fast player. I like going down to the site and getting the bomb down immediately, super fast. Not everyone's like me, I'm kind of built different. Anyways, 4 people on C site. Nobi is on C site, gets traded out. The kill of Macy, though, that's a heroic pick from Nobi. Taking down the top frag of TSM. That is as much impact as he can get for an impact frag. 3v4 retake. So all of them are on site. None of them are in some stupid long top iron or double peeking. And Firefly figure out a way to win this round because Marco does get 1. The 3v3. Sahil does get 3. Marco. 1v1 situation, 3 bullets. It's looking like it just has to be a save. And T from Marco and Firefly. Kiwi is just not letting him even get a kill. Then 12 to 10. 4 Fireflies. Can they close it out? We'll see. Now, if one thing I would do is this would be a shocking play from Fireflies is I would toss Dre's all the way on the C site. And I would make sure that they know he's C to the point where they're gonna want to challenge A. That's just I think the best thing that they do. They have to swap him up, change up their positionings. Keeping him on the A site is really risky for him. But we're going into this round. Looking like an A push actually from them. They all get spotted by a KO9 pretty much. Yeah, that's kinda bad. But 2 people Chimber is slowly pushing short.
That's a good spot.
Anyways. Akuna does take down Dre. That takes on all the KJ Utel. That's a huge pick. The plant does come through. Wizard in heaven. No ult. The only person that earned ult was KJ for Fireflies. No ults for Rita. Kiwi is in heaven right now. Big chillin'. Kiwi has a... Oh my god.
Blinding.
Does take down Wizard. 5v3 situation. Vanity and Marco both go heaven. Nobi has an op here. Gets Vanity does get 1. Kills Kiwi. Marco kills Sophia. 2v3. 2v3. Right? Yeah, Marco is I swear I don't be watching Marco half the time. It does get his 1. It does die in the making of this. Nobi does get the save op. All in the window. Might get a 1. Never mind. I know.
These are huge comebacks right now.
We've seen it before, and it looks like it's happening. Don't want to jinx anything, or do I? But holy...
But you 100% do.
Do you have
Oh.
anything to say real quick for us?
Oh my god, right, dude. At this point, this is where I see so many teams struggle or start having issues. Once they get that 12th round, it seems that last round is the most difficult thing
It
to
is.
finish off or whatever. I swear it's a mental game. It happens every single time. Every single time I know I'm about to 13-0 someone, and that same thing starts happening. We'll get to round 12 and then we'll lose 3 rounds. Like, it doesn't make any sense. There's no reason to. It's just a mental habit that we always see. So right now, if Firefly wants to finish this off, they have to just bring it to a close. It has been so close right now. And Firefly, their retakes are strong, but they're stronger at holding site. So I really hope that they just try and put as much people over there as possible and rotate quickly.
I'm just gonna put something out there, make people laugh. Embarrassing thing for me. I was playing comp earlier, got 13-0'd.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely
pretty
just got
embarrassing.
destroyed. Yeah, completely embarrassing.
Couldn't even
Worst
win
part, and I had,
the
was
12-0
13-2.
round.
Listen,
It's a fun little thing to
I
always
agree with you,
shake.
man. Some teams just cannot close out a game when they're at that 12 point. It's just, closing it out just seems so hard.
I mean, it's tournaments, you know. You want to
Pressure,
put like
certainly.
yeah. It's just a mind game. You start feeling good about yourself because you're winning, then it just happens.
Oh, they did listen to me on that one round. How I said KJ should swap sides. I'm glad whoever listened to me. You
Yep.
are a genius.
They can just hear you.
I'm glad they can. I'm hoping
They can
they're
hear
not
you
stream
from many
sniping.
states away.
I'm hoping they are not stream sniping in here.
That'd be bad.
That would be pretty bad. But a B push is looking very possible right now for TSN. What we know about B is, I don't think it ever worked yet. Yeah, it's worked. So trying it is very risky, especially on this one round that matters to them the most.
Bring them down.
But Fade does Prowler. The KJL does happen. They do have a KJL. Oh, it was a fake, you all. I don't know what I'm talking about as Jamil, as your commentator. I never know what's actually happening. Which, this just makes KJL even more better for, nicer
Spike down.
for Fireflies. Asa is just such a good ult. Such a free KJL.
Spike planted.
It's probably gonna happen right now. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, I'm like that. 3v4 situation here. KJL does come out. This is where they can start taking their space, taking control. They're all off of site. 4 people all off of site. Nobody does kill Akuna. Nobody kills Sophia.
Last player standing.
Nobody kills Sahil. They don't know where the last is. But they do close it out with this.
Oh my
And they-
god.
Okay. Oh, that was a very exciting and shocking game.
13
Got
to
way
11.
closer than it should have been.
A closeout. Team Firefly takes their first win off of the rebrand. And they head off to, is that the quarters? Would that be quarterfinals?
Yeah.
Yep, quarterfinals.
Yes, sir.
Mitch,
Wow.
if you want to close us out.
What an insane game. I was not ready for that. Did not expect that. Very close today. So we saw some amazing things from many players. But we will be right back with the team MVPs here shortly. So make sure to stay tuned so that we can kind of hear and get into the mindset that they were in during that game. But with that being said, we will be right back, everyone. All right, and welcome back, everyone. We are back with some of the match MVPs from this past game. Jamil, I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to you.
Oh, that was a good game. We saw a lot. We almost saw a comeback actually from TSM. It was a 9-12 that closed out to 11-13. It was so close. They just could not get that last round. Honestly, TSM, they were a strong team. They took the rounds that they needed. They definitely made a lot off of just being on defense and then swapping to attack. A very good team. Ido, anything you got to say for TSM too?
Not really. No, they just overall played a phenomenally. Both teams did.
They had a really good defense off of just not rotating a lot, which is very hard from low elo teams. And then about Firefly, we saw a team that just knew how to trade each other out. If I was swinging an angle, he was swinging an angle with me. It was always swinging an angle together. A team that knew how to just trade each other out. Suffered with a lot of util dumps, so they got like countered with fakes and stuff. But that's something that a team can just pick up and just chill more on. So now we have our two MVPs. We have Kiwi from TSM. And we got Vanity. I'm gonna let you lead these questions to them. Please and go.
All right. Well, starting off, I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with Vanity. What was your mindset going into that game? Like, what was the thought process?
So a lot had been going on prior, but we ended up centering in everything. We locked in last few minutes, practice for almost 2 hours. It was crazy. Our biggest goal in this game was after the rebranding of former Team Nebula, Firefly. We're coming back, man. So we're trying to actually contend. We're trying to actually fight. That was our goal, man. Just fight.
All right.
Expect that.
You got good questions, Jamil?
Vanity.
Yeah,
I want to know. I want you to know. I saw some crazy things. For one part, you were the entry duelist for your team on attack.
Oh yeah.
No, nothing to Nobi. Nobi was perfect as her chat, but honestly, everywhere that they had a smoke up, I already saw you in that smoke, ready to pop flash and go.
Yeah, of course.
You played with KO, nice. I had no complaints from you. You played that well. You're like the Celsius of fucking Celsius of your team. You guys played well.
Yeah,
all right.
That's a big
Kiwi,
compliment.
we're gonna move on to you. Wait, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were the Omen for your team. Honestly, you guys played well. Now, what was your guys' mindset going into that? Because you guys kind of started a little rough, and then you guys got back into it.
Well, we were definitely a little nervous considering it's like our first tournament as a team and everything, but we hyped each other up, got really confident with each other, and talked a lot. And I honestly think that we played really well considering it was our first, and we did really good. We've come a long way.
100% agreed. Ida, you have some questions for Kiwi here.
For one thing, Kiwi, I will have to say one thing. I was 100%, 10 times more nervous than you were going into this game, having to, this being my first time ever even helping with the streams and everything, just very nerve-wracking. Honestly, very fun.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So, are you a Omen min? Or do you play controller?
I main controller, so like depending on the map, I'll switch it up. But yeah, I do play a lot of Omen.
Alright. Because to be fair, I saw a lot of Omen util. I saw the Omen def. Actually, don't worry. Marco was cheating anyways. So. Okay.
Yep.
But I mean, Mitch, that's all the questions we got. Unless you got some questions for both of them, I'm ready to close it out.
Yeah, I think that I'm all set. We kind of went over everything today. We appreciate all of you guys coming out. We had a pretty good viewership today. I think from what I was seeing, 45, 50 members. So thank you all for coming out and watching today. We had an insane game. Congratulations moving forward to Firefly and Sandwich Makers. You guys played your hearts out. You guys played very well. It was a very close game. So no hard feelings either way. Great job to both teams. So thank you, Jamil, for coming out and helping, and Ado, your first time doing it, but you did a really good job. So I appreciate both of you guys being out here.
Anytime.
Yeah.
And then just the rest of the staff team being able to support and help, because we had a lot of games going on today. You guys will see in the results channel in our Discord. 4 games were played today, which is quite a lot. So everything was managed very well. I appreciate all of you guys and all of your help. And thank you. I'm pretty sure it was Lux and Cola, so I'm almost positive that's Muno subscribing with Prime. Thank you, Muno, for doing that. You've been here since day one. We appreciate you. But other than that, great games for both of you guys and both teams. And that's all I have.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, all right. I just want to give a shout out to Zolis though. He got me into VCL. He's the one that taught me about it. Got me on my first team I ever played. And I just want to thank him for that.
Yeah, no, this is all because of Zolis. Thank you, Zolis. If it wasn't for Zolis, I would have never started VCL. I wouldn't be here. Zolis, thank you. Thank you. You're the real one, the homie. Yes, exactly.
I'm just so glad we have Zolis. He's made VCL.
Oh my god. Okay, well, thank you guys for coming out today. I hope all of you guys have a good rest of your Saturday night, and we'll see you later.